The college is located in mountains at more than 3,000 feet above sea level. The climate encourages study. Springtime literally spends the summer here, making the campus a delightful educational mecca for teachers, principals, superintendents, and for other educators who return in summer for graduate studies. The picturesque town of Boone, named for the famous hunter, is the home of Appalachian State Teachers College. The college was founded in 1903 by two brothers, the late Blanford Bernard and Dothan Doherty. The Dohertys were prominent in the development of public education in North Carolina. Dr. J.D. Rankin, shown here at work in his garden at Boone. Today's ASTC president is Dr. W.H. Clemens, a personable Tar Heel leader and a national educational authority. Bernard Doherty, the Doherty, one of the college's founders, is vice president. The college is governed by a board of 12 trustees. Here, the board meets for a session in the office of President Clemens. All 12 members are appointed by the governor. All are prominent citizens who are vitally interested in education and in preparing better teachers to meet our mushrooming school enrollment. Here, both trustees and college staff members, together with their wives, enjoy a luncheon in Appalachian's modern cafeteria. And now for registration day. Each year, nearly 1,000 new students, almost equally divided between men and women, join the 1,500 upperclassmen on the campus. After orientation and guidance conferences, the actual signing up for courses begins. These are two typical incoming freshmen, Pat Dowling and Bruce Trammell. As we meet them, they are registering for courses and are now ready to begin classes. As with all other freshmen at Appalachian, Pat and Bruce will devote their first 2 years to such basic college courses as English grammar. Not to mention all those puzzling facts and the avalanche of names which fill the pages of history. Then, too, there will be courses in art, biology, mathematics, literature, and health. Knowledge of the body, how to maintain good health, and how to administer first aid are important to prospective teachers. In undertaking these courses at Appalachian, Pat and Bruce will find much to aid them. The college library, which houses more than 90,000 books, is almost a second home to good students. At ASTC, Pat and Bruce will learn other things too, such as how to use audio-visual devices as effective teaching tools. At Appalachian, a modern, splendidly equipped audio-visual department affords all students the chance to make audio-visual tools an integral part of their own teaching method. Instruments such as the microscope are important aids in rediscovering the old and discovering the new. Correct speech and an effective voice are necessary attributes of a good teacher. Here, Pat has the chance to hear her own voice as others hear it. And, best of all, she'll learn how to improve her voice as well. Not all is study at Appalachian, of course. There is time for play and relaxation. To help students enjoy their off hours, for example, there are 9 all-weather tennis courts at the college. And an Olympic-sized indoor pool which permits swimming all year around. However, in summer, if a refreshing plunge in the exhilarating waters of a mountain lake is your delight, such lakes abound in the region. And what student wouldn't enjoy taking his best girl boating on a lake such as this? Then, too, there's the beautiful new golf course in Boone, providing close-by golfing facilities for Appalachian students and a home green for the college's golf team. College-owned dairy farms make an impressive background behind the golf course. Between classes, the bookstore soda shop is a favorite gathering place. Modern dormitories dot the campus at Appalachian. This is one of the dormitories, Justice Hall for men. Friendships developed in the dormitory are never forgotten. Friendly moments between students themselves and between students and house mother. But right now, suppose we have a look at some of the scenic attractions which await students at Appalachian. Within a few minutes' drive of the college, its students can reach the dizzying heights of a mile-high bridge at Grandfather Mountain, or visit the weirdly beautiful depths of a subterranean cavern. Not to mention the thrill of riding aboard Tweetsy, a rare old narrow-gauge steam train, who is one of the last of her breed. And where else can one find a quaint restaurant which serves farm-style meals complete with singing waiters and waitresses? Students earning their way through college. At Appalachian, too, self-help jobs and scholarships are available for capable students. Students of American history delight in witnessing the superb outdoor drama Horn in the West, a regular summer attraction at Boone. Many of Appalachian's talented students are members of the cast and crew of this famed drama. Then, too, there are flowers, painted in nature's richest hues, dotting every mountain and hillside. All this is close to the student at Appalachian State Teachers College and beautiful the year round. The shopping area of Boone also is next door to the college. A motion picture theater, supermarkets, and modern stores are all within easy walking distance. The many churches of the area offer opportunity for worship to those of practically every faith. The college social calendar is studded with exciting events. Homecoming Day is a gala fall affair when the old grads return to the campus for a weekend of pleasure, renewing former classmate acquaintances and meeting the present students. In their honors are luncheons, tea, and the big parade. Highlight of the festivities is the football game. In the pre-game show, the college band and visiting high school band spell alumni in recognition of Appalachian's past students. President Clemens crowns the homecoming queen. And here comes Appalachian's team, the Mountaineers, onto the field. Team captains toss a coin to determine who will receive the ball. And here's the kickoff. Appalachian boots the ball. Appalachian, a member of the North State Intercollegiate Football Conference, plays teams from 5 states and also fields teams in basketball, baseball, wrestling, golf, and tennis. What Appalachian student can forget the formal dances with their soft lights, sweet music, and lavish decorations? And the never-to-be-forgotten stage productions. Here are some delightful moments from Appalachian's production of Gilbert and Sullivan's light-hearted operetta, HMS Pinafore. Then there are such social affairs as the President's Luncheon on Commencement Day, when graduating seniors and their parents meet the college administrators and faculty. Oh yes, and the professors, incidentally, serve the seniors their lunches. Speaking of social events, the Spring Festival at Appalachian State Teachers College invariably attracts capacity audiences. For the pleasure of Her Majesty, the Festival Queen, the college dancers whirl through a gay waltz. Followed by visiting high school groups who curry Their Majesty's favors with a mountain folk dance of the region. Events such as this will be remembered fondly by students of ASTC long after their college degrees have begun to fade a bit, and the memories of less glamorous things have already begun to seem a bit hazy. But now let's take a look at what our 2 freshmen have yet to face before they graduate. After 2 years of general coursework at Appalachian, their studies will be determined largely by the field in which they plan to specialize. Pat wants to be an elementary school teacher. Often, even though she is still a freshman, she visits the campus laboratory school to familiarize herself with her future work and studies. Here, she watches a veteran teacher conduct her first grade at play. speaking of what lies ahead for Pat, she will receive a course in how to teach writing. Then, too, she will get fundamental knowledge of music and be able to play a few elementary tunes. Here, the class is receiving instruction in rhythm instruments. At the college's Reading Center, specialists show how to help children with reading problems and how to challenge those with special reading abilities. "82% of the courses at Appalachian are devoted to academic subjects, giving each student a solid foundation in his special field. Supplementing these are courses which help one to be a more effective teacher, such as methods, educational principles, and psychology." Here, an education professor demonstrates how to administer an intelligence test to a youngster. A psychology professor demonstrates how a child can be conditioned to fear a previously unfeared object. Bruce wants to major in science. He likes to observe experiments like this one in a physics lab. Here, he watches a professor quantitatively measure the amount of a substance by noting the amount of light absorbed by a colored liquid using an instrument called an electrophotometer. While Pat and Bruce work hard in their studies, others on the campus are equally busy in their fields of work. Many women major in home economics. Which includes, incidentally, practical training in child development. Business education entices a large number. In the library science department, the future librarian learns the joy of helping children. Because most Appalachian students plan to become teachers, many participate in activities of the Future Teachers of America Club. Here, a panel of FTA members discuss problems of education at a meeting. Student teaching is the culmination of one's studies, experiences, and activities at Appalachian. Before graduating, the student enters the teaching field for 3 months, either at the demonstration school on campus or at an approved off-campus school. Here, the head of student teaching helps a beginning student teacher to select a suitable school. Student teaching is a never-to-be-forgotten experience. At first, the student teacher observes her supervising teacher in action. Then the student teacher takes over the class, first for short periods. Later, she'll carry the entire load. Her supervising teacher appears pleased with her performance. When the student teaching experience is nearly over and the student approaches graduation, there is the college placement office which helps the person find a position. Now let's return to Pat and Bruce once more. It is the end of their first year at Appalachian, and they're witnessing the college commencement program. As they do so, they look forward to that day just 3 years away when they will be a part of this proud moment, as in cap and gown they will walk across this stage to receive their degrees. But before then, there lies ahead one of the most pleasurable periods of their life, the fruitful college years filled with further living and learning at Appalachian State Teachers College.